We're back in the Gunners Club.
Yay! Because that usually means it's the weekend.
It also means...
Oh. Pub raspberry for me.
Okay. Hey, pub raspberry. Where else can you get them these days?
In our little pub.
Yeah, I forgot about that. We were put onto...
Hello Fresh.
We were. Hello.
Hello. You are fresh.
Yeah. Not yet. Give me a minute. We were put onto Hello Fresh by our nephew, the Gunner. And Hello Fresh have got these deals at the moment where if you...
I think they run them randomly all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you recommend somebody, they get onto it, and the person that's recommending, they get a deal, they get X amount of servings or something or other for free.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Yeah, there's a benefit to them if they recommend you.
Yeah.
And then we got 3 meals for the 2 of us for the cost of delivery, which was $10.
And on the surface, okay, how this works is they send you all the fresh groceries and the meat.
And it's packed. So you get a pack for the meal, and then the stuff that has to go into the fridge comes in one big bag. So say this one here. So it's Parmesan pork schnitzels, and this came with the pork schnitzel, because we did have the pork schnitzels. All the meat goes in one big packet for the fridge, and then the rest of it is in a bag. All the little packety mixes are in a bag, and you put the meal together. You just grab the bag for the day and then get the meat out of the big bag.
Okay, so, but basically, the only thing you have to provide with these things is some staple stuff that you got in the pantry or the fridge.
And it tells you, so this is what the meal's supposed to look like, and then these are the items that it comes with. You could also have chosen to have a chicken instead of the pork.
Okay.
And then at the bottom here, there's a pantry items list. So you need olive oil, plain flour, egg, white wine, vinegar. So it tells you what you need out of the pantry, so you can make sure you've got those things. But it's assumed that most people have them. And then on the back, it takes you step by step through the instructions. Yeah, and then it also has the ingredients, how much of each, the nutrition panel, and then the carbs and all that sort of stuff. So it breaks everything down. So you get one of these for every day.
For each meal?
Yeah. So, and then this was Parmesan pork schnitzels and smoky aioli with cherry tomato garden salad.
Okay. So, in other words, a garden salad comes with it as well.
And it's easy because when you get the bag, it has a big coloured dot on it. So this is the dark green dot. So it will have a dark green dot on the bag for the day, and then you just get your protein out of the big bag.
We thought we'd do this is because it's a comparison. We just got onto this as part of this deal where it was recommended to us, so we thought, yeah, we'll try that out, and Gunner gets a benefit out of it. But we thought we'd try it out because previously, years ago, we were onto another one of these pre-made food delivery.
Yeah, and that one was more, they'd have frozen things that you had to reheat.
Yep.
Whereas this, the ingredients are fresh and you cook them.
Right.
The other one was more assembly required, and then you reheated stuff.
Okay.
And that was light and easy.
Light and easy. Now, for my memory, as I remember, they had, easily 100 different...
Oh, heaps.
What do you call it? Meals.
Meals and menus
recipes,
and
meals, whatever.
But they did, whereas HelloFresh does different things, but most people go for the dinners, and that's what we did. We just did dinners, nothing else. But you can get desserts, you can get lunch ideas, you can get all sorts of things. But with light and easy, we started off getting breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Yep.
And then...
And they deliver everything.
Yep.
And they even had, like, morning tea snacks. They had everything.
It really was everything.
Yep. And look, it was okay at the beginning.
Yeah.
After doing this like a dozen times, it didn't matter what dinner you ordered. They all started tasting the same.
They sure did. It was really disappointing because you were really enjoying it.
I was, because there's so many to choose from. I thought, I'll try Chinese today, I'll try one of them today, I'll try whatever. It didn't matter what it looked like. In the end, they all tasted the same. I couldn't get over it.
And there was choice. I mean, it didn't, like with these ones, you have a cut-off date, and we managed to do that twice, and then the third time missed the cut-off.
Yeah.
And they gave us 3 extremely ordinary meals, which were their classic selection. And one of them we'd do again at a pinch, but the other 2, forget it. I can't remember what the third one was. The pasta was ordinary.
Very ordinary.
I can't remember what the other one was that was so... It'll be in here somewhere.
Yep.
But the light and easy, we ended up throwing so much of it out. We just couldn't stomach it anymore.
No.
Really
True.
couldn't.
At the beginning, it really was good, and you didn't have to think about it. You come home from work, you chuck it in the microwave for the recommended number of minutes, whatever. You serve it out. Bob's your uncle. You got a dinner, and they were very good for about the first dozen odd meals. And then you thought, "Hang on, didn't I have this last night?"
Yeah, very much the
And it
same.
didn't matter what you ordered; they all tasted the same after a while. We tried these.
Well, you liked... No, you liked that. You liked that. This one was the pasta one that you weren't thrilled with.
No, I think I liked them all except the ones that they chose.
That's right. What's this one?
Barramundi.
Oh, yeah. That was good. Oh, this hamburger.
Yeah.
Oh, that was dreadful. It's quick Italian, herby, beef burger. The mince that came with it was like pet mince. I fed it to the birds. I used our own mince. But just the things you added with it, it made it a very mealy burger. It was, didn't enjoy it at all. And those sweet potato fries, we didn't bother with the truffle mayo. That was a bit tossy.
I'm sorry, what was it there?
Tossy.
Tossy.
But the parmesan sweet potato fries, you didn't think much of those at all, and they had parmesan on them. So I cooked them exactly as described, and they weren't nice.
Yeah.
And I threw out the bread rolls that came with them. They were too sweet. It was like brioche buns or something.
Yep.
And he likes crusty, proper bread. So that was very quickly dismissed. So was the creamy tomato bacon orecchietti. Very ordinary pasta.
Very odd. Look, it was edible. If I was ordering them, I would not be ordering these 2 again. This one was very ordinary. I would not order it again.
That was the worst. Yeah, and then there came the pasta, and I don't think the other one made it into the pile.
All these, I've got to tell you, I would order them again in a heartbeat.
Some of them were real, like the one that I really enjoyed. Oh, I like this. This was the Southeast Asian crumb chicken and sesame wedges. Those sesame wedges with the sesame seeds sprinkled on them, they were really yummy. And then I thought the brisket was going to be iffy, but you really liked the brisket, didn't you?
it was amazingly good.
I didn't eat that one. You and Bob ate that. I can't remember what else. Oh, the peppercorn lamb rump.
Yum.
And that had spiced veggie fries with cucumber salad and mayo. And it was really, it gives you good ideas going forward. Like, I never thought of doing that. So, yeah.
Now, these look really good in the pictures. And surprisingly, they look almost identical on the plate. This is the barramundi, right? You see a whole fillet of barramundi there. They weren't lying. They did supply 1 whole fillet of barramundi. The only trouble is this is supposed to be for 2 people.
But if you have a look, it's layered. So one piece is there and one piece is under there. But it looks like a whole fillet and then some more underneath. You don't get a whole fillet each. That's deceptive.
Well, we had to cut it in half.
No, it came that way. It came cut in half.
So
It was a whole fillet cut in half. But that makes it look like there's another fillet underneath with that piece next to it. So if you have a look what I mean, you can see that there's a whole fillet with the skin there, and then there's another piece, like it looks like it's double layered. And it was just one piece of fillet cut in half. So, but this is what you get, and then you have it with 2 people who eat a lot. So this would not be filling for them, because that piece of rump is what came. The same with the brisket. That was the brisket that came. So So they're
Okay.
making it look like there's that much in the serve, and that's not.
Well, they're making it look like that's one meal.
Yeah, and it's not. That's the one meal, but you eat it between two. That's what I found anyway. If there is that much in it, but that's got to suffice for two people. So it suited us.
But in any event, as far as flavour,
Yeah.
brilliant. Really flavourful,
Yeah.
plenty of flavour. I liked it.
And there
I
was,
would order again. I would not let them order on our behalf like they did with the...
No, they said the cut-off date was Friday, and to me that implied Friday COB, close of business. And when I went to order on the Friday morning, they'd already ordered for me. So I'd run out of time. Must be Friday starts, that's it.
Ah.
So, yeah. But I was talking to my nephew and his partner on the weekend, and they also did Hello Fresh.
Oh, okay.
And they could not believe the amount of garlic. Now, we're huge garlic lovers in our family.
Oh, yeah. Give me garlic.
Huge. And they would say, add garlic to it, and a whole head of garlic would arrive. And they thought that was horrific. They said they ended up with so much leftover garlic. So have a look at the meals you're ordering if you're not big on garlic. I don't think there's anything there that is super spicy or super anything like that. And they will say on them, I noticed it before on one of them, kid friendly.
What the hell does that mean?
Well, that usually means not spicy. So you're looking at that is something that kids would eat. You've got brisket, you've got pumpkin and potato, you've got green beans. You know, if your kid is a veggie eater, that is considered kid friendly. But it was huge improvement on light and easy. Huge improvement on light and easy.
I would order these again without any issues whatsoever. I would not, however, let the time run out and have them put in an order on our behalf.
Yeah.
But their menu isn't as extensive as Light and Easy, is it?
Not from memory, but theirs is seasonal. So when the seasons change and different things become seasonally available, the menus will change. And they will also change for the weather.
Okay,
So
well that makes sense.
As autumn approaches, I'm assuming the menus will change. Different
There'll be more,
vegetables.
more carb heavy and meat heavy and that type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, if you're thinking it's a quicker solution, it's not. It takes just as long to cook these as it would your normal cooking of a meal. And it's also not a cheap alternative. Some of them were cheaper than takeaway, I've got to say, but they weren't cheaper than going out and getting the ingredients yourself. It's the convenience of not having to think about what you're going to cook it that night. You just grab one of them. But the thing is, they do say on them, eat me early, eat me first, because the products won't last as long. I don't know why. It could be because some of the veggies turned ordinary in the keeping. I had bags of spinach, baby spinach, that turned to baby slime, which wasn't good.
How long did we have that? In other words, how long were we keeping it like in the fridge before it decided to?
No, it would be like the third or fourth day, and then so I don't know how long they've had it sitting there ready to go out into boxes.
Yeah.
It wasn't pretty, so I'd have to add
You had to
something
pour
of my
the
own.
spinach out of the bag, did you?
Yeah. So, and it worked out anyway. Bob was here and he doesn't do spinach. Sorry, Bob. You should have told me earlier.
and yet he's a Popeye.
I know. These submariners are fussy, eh? But he ate it the other nights and he didn't complain once. He was so
just
polite.
as bloody well.
No. You shouldn't be forced to eat spinach if you don't like it. I'm so sorry, Popeye. But that's actually his ringtone. Did you know that?
Yes, I did.
Okay. All right. I have that for your ringtone when you call me. So I think it's worth doing if you're in a rut and you want some new ideas, find someone who's doing it and get them to get you the deal. So we've stopped now, but they keep sending me offers.
Yeah.
Which they'll try and get you back in, and we might have another go at it.
I think so.
Because
I
you
did
enjoy
like
it.
the meals. I would like to go through their whole recipe repertoire over time.
I don't know whether I'll be doing that, but what I'll do you can choose with me next time. But what I will do is choose things we haven't tried before.
Yeah, of course.
And then the ones you like, you can say, oh, this week can we have, and you pick a recipe.
You get to keep these.
Yeah, exactly.
Which means even if you don't order from them, all the ingredients are there. You just go, oh, can we have this tonight? Yep. And she'll just go out and, there you go, done.
So Chuckles here says to me, oh, it's so much easier getting HelloFresh. It's so much more convenient. You don't have to go to the shop. Okay, but they don't deliver milk and bread and the other things I need, so I'm going to the shop anyway.
Mere technicality.
Yeah, technicalities. It worked out, I think roughly, I worked it out to about $20, $25, $30 a meal. If you want something, they have options.
Yeah, but that's for two people again. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but I'm saying, depending on the takeaway, that can be more expensive than the takeaway we get sometimes. Yeah. You have options where you can do different meals and you add another $8 for a more expensive cut of meat. Or a different type of meat.
An upgrade.
Yeah, that's right. So you can do upgrades, and then you can add some muffins, or you can add a dessert or whatever. So there's lots of options there that might suit different people. You have to check out HelloFresh too. This is not a sponsored video by any means, but have a look at it and see if it suits you. But the best thing to do to start with, just for a taster, is get someone to recommend you. We pay $10 delivery where we are, and I think that's because they're down the road in the Tarneet somewhere down there.
Oh, okay, that's where distribution centre is. Okay, yeah.
So I think that's why it was $10 for us. It may be more expensive somewhere else, but to me,
and that was basically 3 complete meals for two.
Yeah.
For that $10 delivery, that was the intro to hook you in,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That was it.
We're getting heaps of... I went onto yet another website tonight for something totally different. And there was the thing, join today, whatever the hell, we'll give you $200 worth of meals, whatever. But provided you sign here for a 6-month contract, whatever
So there's quite a few out there. This one I was willing to give a go because Gunnar had said...
Yep.
Look, we're really enjoying them.
And I can understand why. They are tasty meals.
But the really good thing is, they really like them. But
yep.
Their taste, what they like to eat, is totally different to what we like to eat. So they cater for all different tastes.
Yep.
And obviously they cater for kids, what kids like. But even if you've got the sort of kids who will only eat mashed pumpkin and chicken nuggets for dinner... There is no way you then want to go ahead and think about what the hell you're going to cook for yourself. So this is a good alternative for the grown-ups. If they've got kids who are fussy eaters and you're sick of trying to function and think about, new things to cook, give this a go. If nothing else, you get a whole bunch of recipes that you can use over and over until you get sick of it.
Yeah, that's actually a plus. Yeah. I like that. I mean, you like cooking, but you don't like thinking about what to cook. I know that.
No, that's not true. I don't like thinking about what you would actually eat.
Yeah. I eat everything you cook for me, darling.
He lies.
Moi.
So, that's a long story for another one when I've actually had a proper drink.
For me, this has got a thumbs up. Mm-hmm. At the beginning, the other one. It'll come to me.
Light and easy.
Light and easy. That too. Got the thumbs up at the beginning.
But that didn't last as long in the happiness scale as this did.
No.
This is...
No.
We're both satisfied with this, whereas I quickly came away from the light and easy. And
I don't know how it happens, but they seriously, after a dozen meals, I'm sure we had this the other day.
Yeah.
And it's a completely different meal.
It may have improved.
Well, that's possible.
This was our experience.
That's possible. This was... When was the last time we had that? It's got to be a good 10 years ago.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But I don't care enough to try them again.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
I was really put off by the amount we had to throw out and by the taste. Sorry, light and easy, but HelloFresh. I'll give another crack.
What,
But you're not ordering my menu.
So far, so good. It's an opinion. That's all we do.
And if you disagree, you can let us know.
Please, seriously, if you reckon we're full of crap, tell us.
Well, he's full of crap, I'm not.
Oh, love you, Petal.
Yeah, precious darling. This is post-Valentine's Day. I got my flowers, I'm good.
And I got a fork.
Yes. I fucking love you. Oh, dear. Thanks for watching.
Like, subscribe, comment down below. We'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.